Good evening to everyone. Please say 3 times together. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So that's how all of us welcome each and everyone. So today too, on this beautiful evening. So today's the today's the 11th March. So on this beautiful day, we are here to practice once again this noble meditation practice together. As I always mention, the wise people always understand. They deeply understand. They properly understand what is to develop and what is not to develop. So, if someone grows a poisonous plant, even though how much effort that you put to grow that plant, finally, what it will give you is a poisonous fruit. That is the truth. So, most of the unwise people in the world, they don't understand this. They always develop the things that we should not develop. So, such kind of people are just like who are growing poisonous plants. Finally, what they get is nothing else but a poisonous fruit. And finally, they have to face sorrow, they have to face remorse, they have to face dissatisfaction, and they suffer throughout their life. So the wise people are different. They always understand what is right and what is wrong. So what they do is they grow nice plants, plants that are sweet and nutritious. So they also dedicate time. They also dedicate effort. They also strive hard and grow those sweet and nutritious plants. And then what will happen is you will get fruits which will make your body nutritious, and which will give you a lot of physical and mental solace later in your life. While you are doing that, you gain the solace and you gain happiness and peace. And later on in life too, when you think about those things, when you enjoy the fruits, you are happy and you are in comfort. So we have to be the second kind of people. I appreciate you join every day and you are practicing very ardently, and at the same time you have the willpower. There are people who start who don't have the mindset to start. I told you this earlier. Uh, there are people who don't have the mindset even to start. But some people start things, but they don't have the mindset, the courage to continue. So all of you have the courage to continue. The rarest are the ones who continue, who practice ardently until they reach the final goal. So such kind of people are very rare in this world. That they are the rarest. So I really appreciate. So for now, you are developing the second courage and the third courage. I hope and bless you to have the same courage continuously in life. That is very important for a wise person who grows nutritious and nice and sweet spiritual fruits inside, spiritual plants inside So today too, we are with that thought, with that understanding, we are going to start today's meditation. So um, for the all students, today I'm going to give you the third step of breathing meditation. I'm going to teach you the third step of um, breathing meditation. So up to now, we were observing just the breath. So during the first step or the first practice, we started observing the normal natural breath, and we were observing when it was coming in. We experienced that it went inside the nostrils and touched the end of your nostrils, and then we let it go inside, and when it came out, it touched the very same end area of your nostrils, and then it went outside. So we were observing that particular process, and then that is the first step. Then after that, uh, we framed that large area into it, and we formed a small area, that is the area below the nostrils and above the upper lip. So within this area, we started observing the touch of the breath. Today, you are going to trim that area into another small area, that is this area. This small triangle area. This is the big triangle area, and this is the small triangle area below the nostrils and above the upper lip. So within this area, you are instructed. Uh, I, you are instructed to observe the sensations that are arising and passing away along with the breath. So there are various sensations. There are various kinds of sensations. There is so there is this coldness. Coldness, coldness is also a sensation. Heat, it is also a sensation. And then after that, trickling sensation and pinching. So sometimes you feel like pinching with the needle. So that sensation. And there's this throbbing sensation. There's this pulsing sensation, and there is this hardness, there's this softness, and there are many other kind of sensations. Whatever the sensation that you experience right now, there are sensations that you know by name. There are sensations that you don't know by name. So whatever the sensation it is, let it be so. Just observe the sensation as it is. Don't try to look for any special sensation. So so whatever the sensation, let it be a sensation that you don't know by name. Let it be a sensation that you don't know by name. Whatever the sensation it is, be aware. If it is called, for an example, if you are feeling coldness here at that time, without trying to change that, without wishing to change it, just observe that natural sensation as it is. As it is, don't try go to change it. Sometimes you feel itching sensation. Don't go and itch. So let it be so. Let it be so, and keep on observing as it is. So if you don't feel any sensation, at such times keep on observing at least the touch of the breath. So now you are going to develop the balance of your mind by this practice. So now your tolerance, your ability to tolerate, and your ability to become sensible, and your ability to balance the mind, your ability to develop tranquility. So you are going to develop it more by practicing this third step of breathing meditation. So very ardently, with the right understanding, everyone, very calm, with a very calm mind, and understanding the instructions properly, please start practicing the meditation. Now, everyone, please sit nicely and comfortably. You can choose any posture which is suitable for you, which is comfortable for you. And then please keep your back straight. Excuse me. Neck straight, head straight. Please keep your right palm on your left palm and let your whole body to relax. Let whole body to relax. As usual, first of all, we pay respect to the Buddha and to the Dhamma and to the Sangha. Then after that, we are going to start today's meditation. Please concentrate. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Itimiso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho vichācarana sampanno sugato lokamidu anuttaro purisa dhammasarati sattva deva manusānam buddho bhagavati Swakato bhagavatānam samnitiko akaliko ehi pasiko opanaiko pachatang meditammo minyo iti supatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Ujupati panno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Jnāni pati panno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Sāmīti pani panno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Yadidam chattari purisa yugani Atte purisa puggala Ese bhagavato sāvaka sangho Ahuniyo pahuniyo Nakiniyo anjali karaniyo Anuttarang punyakirtam lokasanti. With a very calm mind, with a very quiet mind, with a very alert, very attentive mind, very attentive mind. Everyone, please start your meditation. New students, please start observing the normal breath which is coming in and which is going out. When it is coming in, you are aware that it is coming in. When it is going out, that you are aware that it is going out. If it is close, be aware that it is close. If it is soft, if it is long, if it is short, be aware as they are, as the current breath is. The all students, as I mentioned, start observing the sensations that arise within the small triangular area. Small triangular area below the nostrils and above the upper lip. Below the nostril and above the upper lip. So if you couldn't do this after 15 minutes, then after around 15 minutes, if you don't feel any sensation, then those all students are asked to practice once again. The uh, second step of breathing meditation for about 5 minutes, and then restart observing the sensations within the small triangular area and start practicing the third step of breathing meditation. Everyone, please start the meditation now. May your meditation be very successful. Please start. Please. Restart again. Restart again. Once again, keep on focusing on the sensations that arise on the small triangular area below the nostrils and above the upper lip. Below the nostrils and above the upper lip. Let it be any sensation. Let it be coldness, heat, softness, hardness, itching, crinkling sensation, or vibrating sensation, or blood circulating sensation, pulsing, or throbbing, or let it be anything. They should be real sensations. Keep on being aware about the sensations that you're experiencing right now. Right now. there are new meditators, they are asked to change the posture, but don't open your eyes, keep the eyes closed, but you can relax your body, and that means relax your posture. All students, they are asked to stay the same for around the 5 minutes. We are going to share loving kindness with all the beings in the world in brief. Okay. First of all, let's share our loving kindness to it with yourself. In this whole world, we love us. I love me more than anybody else. So let's spread loving kindness first of all towards yourself. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. Very peaceful. Spread love and kindness towards yourself. Now let's share our loving kindness with our parents, mom and dad, then relatives, teachers, and friends. May my mother, may my father, may my relatives, my teachers, and friends be well, be happy, be peaceful, be very peaceful. So spread love and kindness towards your parents, relatives, teachers, and now please spread loving kindness towards the people who are in the middle. The people who are not your relatives, and at the same time the people who are not your enemies. The people in the middle. May all the people in the middle be well, be happy, be peaceful. Spread love and kindness towards them. Now please spread love and kindness towards your enemies. The people who have grudges towards you. So first of all, if they have done any mistake, if they have done something to irritate you, to harm you, first of all, you yourself will give forgiveness. Please forgive them. is something which belongs to the past. And at the same time, whatever you did to hurt them, mentally, please ask forgiveness. Now, please spread loving kindness towards the enemies. May my enemies also be well. May my enemies also be happy. May my enemies also be peaceful, very peaceful. Now let's spread loving kindness towards all the beings in the world. Not only human beings, visible, invisible, all the beings, birds, fish, non-human beings, everybody, all the beings. Please spread loving kindness towards all the beings. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful, very peaceful. Please spread loving kindness towards all the beings in the world. Now everyone, very calmly, please open your eyes. Please relax yourself. Relax yourself. Now join your palms together and with a very peaceful mind, please say 3 times together. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So, dear meditators, before I give you the daily instructions and daily description about the meditation and the enemy, fourth enemy of meditation. First of all, I would like to ask you whether you could sense, whether you could observe the sensations or not. So, Mrs. Grace, how about you? Did you feel the sensation?
Yes, I feel this tingling on the rim of my lips, upper lip, but this calm is gone. This calm is gone. But through time, this neutral feeling after that.
All right. Mr. Bhanu, how about you? Could you feel the sensations on this small triangular area?
Yeah, Bante. Yeah, I can feel it.
Oh, very nice, very nice. So, how about Mr. Frank?
Yes, Bante.
Oh, you, Mr. Frank, you could feel the sensations within this area?
Yes, Bante.
Very nice, very nice. What kind of sensations?
A very warm sensation.
All right, yes, warmness, very true. We feel the warmness, and there are many other sensations, but what we need to do is we have to make our mind very, very calm and still. So then the more we make it calm and more still, then we feel, and we should not imagine sensations. We should observe the original sensations that are arising right now, within this very moment. So the more you concentrate on the sensations, and the more you keep your mind at the present moment, you start feeling a lot of sensations. Some of them might have names, some of them won't have names, but that's fine. Just observe. Just observe. Right. Jaime, did you feel the sensations?
A little bit, Bante.
Yeah, wonderful. So, what kind of sensations, Jaime?
Wow. I had a runny nose, and I felt the part of the runny nose going to that area of the triangle.
Oh, right.
So wetness,
So,
and
yeah. So, whatever sensations that come, so keep on observing as they really are. As they really are. Very nice, Jaime. Uh, then, Mrs. Lees, did you feel the sensations?
I struggled, Bante.
Oh, right. Well, that's fine. Then what you need to do is for about 10-15 minutes, try. If you couldn't feel any sensation, that means your mind is still not ready enough. That means it has not become calm enough to feel those sensations. And it is just like this. You have a well, you have a deep well, you have a bucket, and you have a rope. And if the rope is not long enough, you can't get the water out of the well. Just like that, if the mind is not calm enough, still enough, we can't feel the sensations properly. So let the mind to be very calm, and let it be very, very vigilant and sensible. So we can't make it. When we calm it down, it happens. It happens basically. So keep on observing. Try again, Mrs. Liz, okay? Then after 10-15 minutes, please come back to the normal practice. That means the second step of breathing meditation. And then after 5 minutes, go back to practice third step of breathing meditation. So Mrs. Meena,
Yes, I felt
Miss
it.
Meena,
Bante.
how about you?
I felt it, Bante.
Oh, you felt sensations?
Yes.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. So what kind of sensations?
It was kind of like the warm pressure.
Yes. Warm,
Yeah.
very nice. Pressure, yes. And
Yes.
there are so many. So at least you felt that. That's good.
Yes.
And try to make the mind more calmer, and try to feel more and more sensations. But so you can't make it. I mean, you can't possibly feel the sensations. The more calm your mind become, the more calm you, the more clear your attention become, your focus become, the more it is the nature. When your mind is in such kind of a level, you start feeling um, those sensations more evidently, more clearly. So I really appreciate all of you. So please work hard. So work hard all the time. I hope that all of you, as I mentioned 2 weeks ago, and last week also I mentioned, all of you to be having. No. Right. So last week I told everyone to to start a mindfulness practice every day. Mindfulness habit. That means either during your when you're brushing your teeth, or having your food, or select one. So during the time that you walk from your car to the office building, or some kind of a daily action while you are bathing, or pick some kind of a time. I ask you to pick some kind of time, and then I ask you to be aware about that particular daily activity from beginning to the end. I hope that all of you have started that too. Since we don't have much time today, I'm not going to ask what is the daily activity that you chose to focus. So therefore, in the next week, I am going to ask you what is that activity that you chose to be mindful on every day. So, let me ask you that in the next week. Right. So today I'm going to teach you about the fourth enemy of meditation. And at the same time, not only meditation, in life too, this is a beginning. That is the wandering mind. Wandering mind. Buddha's word is Uddacha Kukkucha. Wandering nature of the mind. Uddacha Kukkucha. Uddacha means Uddacha means the nature of running. Nature of running everywhere without any discipline. So that is Uddacha. Then so Kukkucha means remorsefulness that we have about the past and the future. So these two, even though these two are to have two words, they are interconnected. That's why. So inside the wandering mind, we have both these natures. Both these natures. That's why Buddha connected both these words together to describe the nature of wandering mind. So can you remember? Sometimes you start cooking. And at the same time you start thinking. You go with the thoughts, you go somewhere, and you totally forget about the cooking, and you start thinking about somewhere that you have to go, or something that happened which upset you yesterday, or something like that. So yesterday or last week, you keep on thinking. Then at once you feel a smell, a smell of dry, a fried smell. You whatever you were cooking, it has burned, and you feel the burning smell of the thing that you were making. So that happens. That happens with us since we have the wandering mind. Excuse me. So it is very important. Very important to get rid of this wandering mind, wandering nature of the mind, so that we can gain the control of our mind. The more we have the wandering mind, that much we become unsettled. We become unsettled, and at the same time, we can't hang on to the discipline. Very hard. So we can't hang on to the discipline, and we can't live a disciplined life. And at the same time, the things that you do, they don't go very well. And and there are so many other things. So if this nature grows, then that person can go into depression. And sometimes they become very dissatisfied with the life, and then sometimes they take terrible actions. So this is a big enemy for anyone's life, and at the same time, this wandering nature of the mind. So this wild nature of the mind, it is dangerous for meditation too. So harmful. So then, how to come out of this wandering nature of the mind? Buddha teaches several things that we need to practice to come out of this wandering nature of the mind. Number one, whenever the mind is wandering, you have to be aware. First of all, you have to accept that the mind is wandering. If we don't actually gain the awareness, if we are not aware that mind is wandering, then you are not keeping the first step to come out of it. So you won't do anything if you don't want to get rid of the wandering nature of mind. So if you are like if you are angry, if you don't accept that you are angry, then what happens? So then what happens? So the anger grows and grows and grows, and until you come to a certain level and you do some kind of very harmful thing, you don't know. I remember, so since we are from South Asia, we were when we were children, we liked to watch Hindi films, so Bollywood films. In 90s, there was a film called Raja. In that film, there's a nice scene. A group team of girls, they meet a person so who is very famous as a person who never gets angry. He's always calm. He's famous for that. So they bet. With each other to make that person angry. Whoever makes that person angry, then that person is going to win the bet. So one of them, the lead, the heroine of that film, she accepted it and went to that particular person who is famous as a person who never gets angry, and says, "Sir, there's something that I want to tell you. Then he asked, what is that? I can't tell you, she said, because you will get angry. Then he said, no, he very calmly said, no, I don't get angry. You can ask everyone that I don't get angry. I'm so famous that because I don't get angry. So you can tell anything. Then again, that girl said, this is really, really important. But this is really, really important what I want to say. Then he said, please tell me. Again, she said, no, I can't tell you because you will get angry. Now, gradually, his patience went away. So on the third time, she again said, you must know this. You must know this, but I can't tell you. He told again, please tell me. Then she said, no, I can't tell you because you will get angry. Then his red line went away. He shouted with anger. No, I don't get angry. Please tell me what that is. So you have to be aware, first of all, when you're angry, that you're angry. If not, until it grows, whatever the emotion that is, until if there is a negative emotion, until it grows. Since you are not aware, since you are not accepting that you have that particular emotion, what happens is, until it grows and do something harmful, there's something harmful, you don't understand that you have that emotion. So first of all, understand whatever the emotion that you do have. If it be anger, be aware and accept that you are angry right now. If you are jealous, be aware. Right now, I feel jealous. If you are frustrated, be aware. Right now, I'm frustrated. So like that, be aware. Be aware about what you are feeling right now. That is the first thing. And if it is a negative thing, then then please change the focus. So if you keep on, sometimes mistakes happen in life. Some people keep on hanging to the very same mistake and keep on being remorseful about something happened in the past for a long time. When something happened, when a mistake happened, it happened. So later on, you can try to stitch it and change if you can. If you cannot change, no use of thinking about it, and no use of being remorseful about that. Just learn the lesson. Don't do it again. Determine not to do it again, but don't keep on worrying about the very same thing. Some people do. They really worry about things that they have done long time. So I remember about an Australian kid who had that kind of remorseful thing, which lasted for 27 years. It happened when he was 5 years old. And so actually what happened was he pushed his own friend angrily to the pond and the friend died. This remorse, even though everybody forgave him, it made an impact throughout his life. So until 27 years of his life, until he one Bhante helped him to change. So it can happen like that. So you first of all be aware, and then try to change the focus. Accept that you have this emotion, and then change the focus whenever you understand that you have that particular negative emotion. And then by that way you can come out of it. And there are several other things that can help you more, quote the Buddha. Then we also need to understand what to think and what not to think. Buddha says we need to understand what to think and what not to think. And at the same time, we should maintain discipline. Discipline is also important. We should maintain the discipline. It also helps to come out of this wandering nature of the mind. So whatever it happens, and during this time, I'm going to do this. I'm not going to think about anything else. I will do this only during this time. So if you determine like that, that discipline helps to stop the wandering nature of the mind. And then understanding Dhamma. So the Buddha taught us the Dhamma. So if we understand the Dhamma, and so if we focus on the Dhamma, the things that we learned, the Dhamma facts that we learned, at such times too, it helps to stop the wandering nature of the mind. And associating noble friends, that is also a good option, good solution. And associating disciplined friends, that is also something encouraging for any person who has this nature of wandering mind. And at the same time, discussing about what is right and what is wrong. So that also helps us to avoid the nature of to suppress the nature of wandering mind. So so we can follow all these solutions, and then hope all of you can come out of the nature of wandering mind, uddachikokoch. Whenever this nature goes away, the mind becomes just like a pond, which has a cover of dust and trash on the top of it. Whenever we remove that, then we can see the depth. Just like that, the mind becomes still whenever this nature of uddachikokoch, wandering nature of the mind, goes away. So please practice ardently and follow those steps as I mentioned. Then you can come out of your wandering nature of the mind. So now I'm going to finish. Now please think everyone. All of us go together, practice this noble technique of meditation and accumulated a lot of positive energy. Now we share all this positive energy, first of all, with all these people who are suffering in the world. So may they gain this positive energy, the people who are suffering because of the pandemic, and at the same time, the people who are suffering because of the Russian war. So wherever they are, may they be comfortable and peaceful, and may they be able to stay unharmed. May this positive energy be with all of us. May all of us be able to develop our Dhamma practice, our meditation practice. And finally, may all of us attain real peace, real happiness, purification of mind, Nibbana. With those thoughts, everyone, please join your palms together and very calmly, please concentrate. Abhivadana sinisse niccang vada pacainu Chattaro dhamma vadanti ayuvanno sukham balan ayurarogya sampatti sagga sampatti mevaca ato nibbana sampatti imenati samiccetu. May you all be well. May you all be happy. May you all be very, very peaceful. Very, very peaceful. Good night to everyone. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Right. Good night, Mr. Banu.
Good night, Bante. Thank you.
Yeah. Good night. Good night, Mr. Frank.
Good night, Bante.
Good night. Mrs. Meena, good night.
Good night. Thank you, Bante.
May you be happy. May you be happy. Good night, Jaime. Buenos noches.
Buenas noches, Bante.
Buenos noches. Mrs. Liz, good night.
Thank you, Bante.
You are very welcome, Mrs. Liz. Good night.